This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in to INCRadio New York. I am Mika Jamaas, your host for today, but I am not alone. I am being joined by Lance. Hello, Lance. Good morning.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us today. Always a great time with Lance over here. Now, are you ready for a brighter, healthier smile? Oral care is the key to maintaining strong teeth and gums, and we have the must-know tips to help you get there. So we hope that you join us for the entirety of our show today so we can learn essential tips that will set you on up the path to a lifetime of fresh breath. So for our YouTube live chat, please tell us, how many times a day do you brush your teeth? All right. And then we'll let you know if you're doing it right. So to help us talk about Oral Care 101, we have our very special guest all the way from Europe. We have Vice. Hello.
Hello, Mika. Hello, Lance. And to everyone who's tuning in, I am Edelweiss, all the way from the district of Beaton South. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. What time is it there?
It is currently 3:34 p.m.
Oh, not bad. 4 hours ahead. At least you're not. Sometimes we have brethren from Australia joining in, and it's like in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 a.m. in the morning. So thank you so much for being on with us today. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself? What offices you have, or what is your occupation? All of that.
Well, starting off with my offices, well, I am a choir member and I see the vice president here in our local. I'm also part of the district multimedia and INC radio producer. And my occupation is I am a dental nurse. So perfect topic for today.
Yes, that is why we have Vice here with us today. She's going to school us about how we should take care of our teeth and our gums. So how long have you been a dental nurse, Vice?
5 years now. Yeah, 5 years. On and off, but yeah, been 5 years since I graduated.
So becoming a dental nurse, is it different from, like, how does it differ from being like a regular nurse, or is there like a special training?
I guess because we're more focused on the teeth, but basically dental nurses are the hands and feet and the eyes of the dentist. Really, we do everything for the dentist. So I'm not saying that they're not doing anything, but
All the work.
yeah, we're all over the place. So yeah, we're literally assisting the dentist in what they need, and yeah, and everything that when it comes to the patients as well. We're like the front line before coming to the dentist. We're literally we're the ones you have to deal with, I guess.
That's great. So then you are the perfect person to be on our show today. Thank you again. So before we give tips to all our listeners and our viewers about how to take care of our teeth and our gums, let's go through some myths and facts about dental health, right? So, we see a lot of videos, we hear a lot of things, and we read a lot of things on the internet, but some may contradict other information. So, we'll get right down to the source. Myth number one: brushing harder will clean your teeth better. Is that true?
No.
It's not
So,
true.
what is the truth?
Actually, yeah, there's a lot of people that, they think that if you brush your teeth vigorously, it's gonna clean it better. No, you're gonna cause more harm to your teeth, actually. So what we do recommend is, we always recommend our patients to get a soft bristled toothbrush. And then we actually have a particular way of brushing or telling them how to brush your teeth. So instead of the normal, how do we normally brush our teeth? We don't do it in circular motions, right? We just do it, yeah, like that.
Like up and down?
Up and down. No, we do not recommend. So what we recommend is to brush your teeth in circular motions so that you can also get the gums, because I know there's a lot of people that don't really tend to brush their gums as well, and then they just focus on their teeth, which is not really, good, because of course gums are also part of your teeth and we also have to look after it. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and also we do recommend also we the interdental brushes that goes in between your teeth to avoid calculus buildups as well.
Oh,
Wait, what is that?
interesting.
Sorry.
The really thin
The
ones, right?
small ones, yeah, the really thin, small brushes that goes in between your teeth. So we recommend to use that before brushing your teeth.
Huh.
Interesting. I never knew that. We used to, so I had braces and I used to use like these like tiny like small brushes to like brush in between my
Yeah,
braces.
we recommend using that instead of flossing, actually, because that's more effective in the long run
So
than
don't
flossing.
floss.
Yeah. So go and get your interdental brushes.
All right. Did you hear that? Did everyone in our comment section make sure? Okay. So another myth that we can talk about. You should brush your teeth right after eating.
No.
Is that true? No. Can you
What
tell
about
us why?
brushing your teeth right after drinking coffee or tea? Is that a thing also?
Uh, people tend to, so that, to have a nice breath, so you don't have that, coffee breath. But we recommend to only use mouthwash instead throughout the day. And also, going back to brushing, we don't recommend using mouthwash after you brush your teeth, because you're technically washing all the fluoride from the toothpaste. So don't use mouthwash. Just rinse with with water, and you're good to go. But during the day, throughout the day, you can rinse with mouthwash instead of brushing your teeth again.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Actually, I heard one thing. I don't know if it's true. Um, there are some people who don't rinse after like brushing their teeth. Is that is that like a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
Um,
Should you always rinse?
I don't know how to, because I don't do it. I don't do it, but that's what we recommend, so that the fluoride from the toothpaste can like stay in your teeth and can do its job, protecting it from the cavities and all that. But because it does not taste good, so of course you have to rinse it. But yes, we do recommend doing that if you can. But if you don't want to, then you can just rinse it with water. No worries.
I did ask one of my friends who's in poison control. She said like um like because if you don't rinse your toothpaste, of course you spit out the rest, but if you don't rinse, you accidentally swallow like a little bit. She said it's not poisonous.
Yeah,
You'll be
it's not. No, it's not. So don't worry about it. It's really on you if you wanna rinse it after or not.
but it's good if you leave it there because then the fluoride can do its job on your
Yes.
teeth.
Oh, since
Yeah.
the Gemma server also has a question, she's asking, how about mouthwash before brushing? Is that even better or is that worse?
No, no, it's not gonna do any job if you use it before or after. No, because the purpose of the mouthwash really is just to make your breath smells better. But it's not really. It doesn't protect your teeth. It doesn't really do anything. So yeah.
Even if it just feels like bacteria in your mouth and whatever.
Yeah, even with the logo 99.9%.
It's really the brushing. It's really the brushing.
Yes. But then you shouldn't brush your teeth after eating because it's I feel like it's too much on your teeth.
In the long run, it's gonna cause erosion and it's gonna damage your enamel. So don't
Interesting.
recommend it, but it's up to you really if you want to. But you just have to be really careful and be aware of what's gonna cause in the long run.
Thank you so much for that. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. This is really amazing information. So another myth, um, or another thing that they say is that sugar is the main cause of cavities. Is that true?
It contributes to causing cavities. However, it is not the sugar itself, but the bacteria that we have in our mouth that fed on sugar that produce acids. And of course, that acids then attacks the enamels. And it's not just what we eat. There are also some medical conditions that causes cavities. For example, having acid reflux. Um, can cause I know Mika has that as well because there's an acid that flows back into the mouth and it causes erosion of the enamel. And another one is diabetes. People who are diabetic can experience seros- serostomia, which is dry mouth. So having lack of saliva can also lead to having cavities because saliva is one of the essentials for protecting our teeth from decay and bacteria. So yeah, so it's not just what we eat. There's medical conditions as well you know that causes cavities.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. So we do have another question from our live chat. Where is it? Where is it? So what should we look for like when for like a good toothpaste? Is there a good toothpaste that can be good for cleaning and whitening? Because there's a lot of different types of toothpastes now. There's like the regular fluoride toothpaste. They have one with like baking soda or something like that. They have like the strips, the mint
That's true.
strips.
Yeah, we don't really tend to. There's no specific or you know one of kind toothpaste that you can use that we can recommend. Every all of the toothpaste they do a different. They all do the same job. It's really how you look after your teeth and how you brush your teeth. It's really up to you. So you can use a very expensive toothpaste, but if you're not really brushing your teeth regularly, then what's the point, right? So it's really up to you. It doesn't matter what kind of toothpaste you use. It's really the brushing and the looking after your teeth and using all those interdental brushes. So yeah.
Thank you so much. So, oh, here there's several questions about the same thing. Um, where is it? What about whitening strips? The teeth whitening strips. Are they are they effective? Does it do anything for your teeth aside from whitening your teeth?
Well, because I use whitening strips as well. So for me, I think yes, it can, you can use whitening strips. It's not gonna damage your teeth. But I know there's a lot of people that don't not just use whitening strips, but they use the whitening, like the gel the gel itself, we don't recommend it. Or if you want to whitening your teeth, we recommend having your dentist do it for you instead of, buying things online, because there are a lot of whitening gels and whitening that you can buy online that has a strong whitening agents, and we don't want that, because of course that's going to damage your teeth, that's going to cause sensitivity and to your gums as well, to your teeth, and of course it's not going to be pretty in the long run. So if you want to have, whitening done, then we do recommend to just, have your dentist do it for you. I know it is quite expensive, but it'll be worth it in the end, so yeah.
Thank you so much. So, before we go to the importance of visiting your dentist, so we did talk about the importance of brushing your teeth, the proper way to brush your teeth. We also talked about using the interdental brushes is better than flossing, right? But let's say you don't have those interdental brushes. Is flossing still a good way to like clean in between your teeth?
Yes. Yeah, we're not saying, don't use it entire, like don't use it permanently, because, yeah, you can still use it. Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you. And then we talked about mouthwash as well. And I know we were talking earlier. Some people don't brush their tongue, right? And how important is it to actually clean your tongue? And what are some other things that we can use to do that?
It is very important to clean your tongue as well, because of course it's part of your oral hygiene, and you know a lot of bacteria stays actually on our tongue. Um, there are those who have gag reflex, very strong gag reflex, that they do struggle brushing their tongue. So we do recommend to buy the tongue scraper, so that you could just help them to clean their tongue. And for those who really have a strong acid reflux, try to breathe not through your nose but through your mouth while brushing your tongue. It'll help you. Yeah, it'll help you. Trust me.
Hey, we're learning a lot of things here.
yeah, we're learning. How about toothbrushes? How often should you replace it? Should you wait until the bristle falls off?
No, we recommend once a month. Please change your toothbrush once a month,
Once a
or
month?
once every 2 months at least.
Oh gosh, yeah, I have to do some more improvement.
I know. I know. She said once a month. Tell me, YouTube live chat, how often do you change your toothbrush? And if it is not once a month or once every 2 months, we have to change our ways.
For me, I only wait until I see my dentist to replace it.
No,
It is like
that
every six
depends.
months.
That depends how long. Like, when do you see your dentist though? Is it every 3 months? Every 6 months?
It is every 6 months though.
So
No.
how often should you see your dentist each year?
For a good oral, if you have a really good oral hygiene, you don't have fillings and all that, we recommend a year, 12 months. But if you have fillings or any problems with your teeth, we recommend 3 to 6 months.
Mm. So you mentioned fillings. How long do fillings usually last? Can they last forever and you don't, or should it be something that your dentist has to like replace, or
Just because it says permanent fillings, it's not literally permanent. Okay, just to put it out there. You still have to go to your dentist, follow through with your checkups. If you have to go to your dentist every 3 months, 6 months, please do. Because permanent fillings can also damage, can also be worn out in the long run, and it can also further damage the filling or the tooth itself. And of course, we don't want to end up having root canals or worse, extraction of the tooth. Of course, we don't want that. So every time you go to the dentist, just ask, how's my fillings? Well, they'll tell you anyway if it's if they need changing or replacement. But yeah.
interesting. Yes. we're running out of time. So so there is this thing called gingivitis, right? um, is okay. So can we continue one of the I don't even know why I brought that up, but anyway, sorry, ADHD. So one question we have from our comments is from Isabel Galarpe. Can we continue brushing kids' teeth even when their gums start to bleed, or should we stop right away?
Um, okay, you have to know why it starts bleeding. Is it because you're brushing it vigorously, or because you can actually tell if that person has gum disease if the gums are red, like really red. Because are the normal color of the gums pink, right? So if they have gum infections or yeah, if they have gum infections, you can actually tell because the gums will turn red. And I just love how Mika just started looking at
I just for those who didn't see, I just pulled up my phone and looked at my gums.
Are you sure you're not editing the color while you're checking at it?
it's pink. Okay, if it's pink, you're good. But if it started bleeding, don't panic. Just rinse it with water and just carefully start brushing again. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, so we are getting towards the end. Um, so I guess, Vice, just tell us this: how important is what do you call this? How important is our diet and hydration when it comes to oral health? And why is it important that we take care of our teeth and our gums?
It is very important, of course, having a healthy diet and trying to avoid fizzy drinks. We tend to tell our patients to try and avoid fruits that has acid. So, for example, lemons, oranges, because although it is healthy for us, for our teeth, not so, not so quite. So, we tend to tell them to not have it every day. You can have it, but not have it every day. And water, just we do recommend to just drink water and avoid fizzy drinks because that has a lot of sugar as well, and sugar can give you cavities, and you'll end up having fillings, and and really dentists and dental nurses, we're just there to help you, but everything is on you. So, because obviously you're the one who looks after your teeth, you're the one who does it, every day at home. So it's really on you. We're just here to guide you, to give you advice, to help you if needed be, but everything is on you.
That's right, because you can visit the dentist 3 to 6,
Better
every
call your
3
dentist now.
months. But if you don't brush your teeth in between, then
Well,
it's
we can't, we can't go to your house every night and say you have to brush your teeth. It's really on you.
Just
gets
provide
an
some
email from
marketing,
the
right?
dentist. Did you brush your teeth today?
Reminder.
That's right. So, yeah, so for everyone who is tuning in, listening, or watching, please brush your teeth. And how many times a day should we brush our teeth at least?
Twice a day.
Twice a day. There you go. So, for the most part, the answers that we saw on our YouTube live chat is correct. Great job, everyone. If you are you're brushing your teeth at least twice a day. Very good. And please don't forget to always to schedule your dentist visits as well. All right. Thank you so much, Vice, for being on with us today. Before we kind of close off on our topic, do you have any shout outs or greetings?
Well, I just want to invite everyone to come and join us on INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. That is every Sunday at 4 p.m. my time. That's 12 noon your time, and that's 12 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. And I would just want to say thank you, Christian, wherever you are, for inviting me. So thank you, Mika, and thank you, Lance, for having me today. So yeah, hopefully I gave enough tips and help everyone who's wondering. So yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Thank you so much for you were such a fountain of knowledge when it came to that. And I definitely learned a lot of things, especially changing my toothbrush every month or so.
I gotta
Um,
visit the store later.
I know. I'm gonna go buy a new toothbrush right after this, actually. So, before we read some of the shout outs and close off, we're gonna talk about um the hashtag challenge winners. So these are the top three local congregations from last week's hashtag challenge. Number three, we have Rochester. Congratulations, Rochester. Number two, we have Woodbury. Congratulations, Woodbury. And number one is they actually have someone who got baptized today from Staten Island. Congratulations. Oh, Staten Island. I just spoiled it. Congratulations, Staten Island, Woodbury, and Rochester. And of course, we can't forget to recognize our top hashtaggers. We have number three, Kim Beverly Senapayabyab. Number two, we have Jacqueline Ornedo. And number one, we have Zyron, the Filipino kid, Zyron from Staten Island. So they're the reason why Staten Island and Woodbury were on the map last week's hashtag challenge. Congratulations, everyone! Let's keep it up and represent our local congregations and extensions. All right, so let's quickly read some of our greetings. Okay, we have Dean Parado. Hello, everyone. Happy viewing. Bug greetings from Rockland, New York. Isabel Galarpe. Hello to my friends and family in Baltimore, Maryland. Hashtag Portland GWS. Warren Sabina. Hello, everyone. Greetings from the local congregation of Forest Hills, New York. Um, we have Brother Glennon. Payabyab. Good morning, everyone. Greetings to all brethren in our district. Hashtag Staten Island. Dante Six. Greetings to everyone po local of Stamford. Antonio Kalim. Happy viewing po from lokal ng Tanaonan, distrito ng Leyte East. Mabuhay tayong lahat. And Roblin Fakal, I would like to greet our new minister pa and his family, Brother Robert Parsha. Welcome po sa LIC from LIC and Woodside. All right. And thank you so much, everyone, once again for tuning in. Thank you so much for to the church administration for giving us a platform to share and speak about important and interesting topics like this. Please don't forget to catch us again next week, Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time or 11:30 p.m. Philippine time. Lance, take it away.
And greetings to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, and to our Christian Family Organization Coordinator and Subsea President, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, and also greetings to our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, and our Executive Producer, Brother Kuya Manley Andaya, and especially to our District Minister, Brother Sheridan Santos, to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Neil Patrick Omeda. And this brings us to the end of our show today. Have a good day, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and don't forget to brush your teeth and buy a new toothbrush.